It's Taco Tuesday, and I'm gonna be cooking my taco meat in a crock pot, and then we're just gonna throw it in either our taco bells or our taco shells, taco bowls, our taco bowls or taco shells. So let's go ahead and throw all this meat. I got it on low. It's gonna be in here for at least 6 hours, so that's cool. Let's go get started. It's already on low. It's already heating up. Go ahead and throw my hamburger in here. This is an 80-20 mix. When you do taco meat in the crock pot, you can do any mix you want, but if you did like a 90-10, you get less grease. I'm going to be putting cornstarch in here, so all that grease is going to turn into taco sauce, so I'm not really worried about it. 80-20 is usually what I just pick up anyways. So I just break this up. I don't have to smush it up. The longer it sits in the crock pot, the smaller the beef chunks will get into little bits. This is also, if you're making a garbage plate, this is a great way to make the meat sauce for the garbage plate too. Just put it in the night before and let it sit forever with all the spices, the hamburger and all the spices. And then when you're ready for the meat sauce for the garbage plate, this stuff will be really small and fine and greasy and ready to roll. Alright, I'm going to add some minced garlic. Boop. So go ahead and add fresh minced garlic. I'm just going to throw in a scoop, 2 scoops. That's fine. I got chopped onions. Go ahead and shake that in. We got onion powder. Put that in there. Adobo seasoning, garlic powder, garlic salt. It's got a little salt in it. Pepper. We're going to add our taco spices, our cumin. Go ahead and add a bunch of cumin. Season to flavor. Dark chili powder. We want it to be hot. We're going to add some cayenne pepper. Ground cayenne pepper. That, once again, season the flavor. You don't have to, if you don't want it spicy, don't add this, because this is what adds the spiciness to it. And then I love the smoky flavor of chipotle. So we're gonna have some shake some of this chipotle peppers in there, ground up. I got some ancho chili powder. Put that in there. There we go. There we go. Add that in. And this, when I do a crock pot, this has cornstarch in it, so I'm going to add this taco seasoning. Really don't need it because I'm going to add regular cornstarch. But I have my cornstarch in there. And then this is what adds all the flavor. This Wegmans Chipotle marinade. Great stuff. Add 1, 2, 3 spoonfuls of the Chipotle marinade. Let's go ahead and mix this up. Got all our taco seasoning in there. And the last thing I'm going to add is some cornstarch. Oops. Cornstarch is light, so it goes everywhere. So, all right. All right, we got our cornstarch in there. Stir it up. with the meat. What this is going to do is when this meat cooks and renders into that grease, it's going to turn that grease into a nice taco sauce with all the seasoning we have in there. A nice juicy taco sauce. So that's why if you had like 70-30 hamburger, it's going to be a greasy mess. You know, 80-20 is really good. 90-10% is even better. 10% fat is even better. Because all that rendering fat is just going to sit in this crock pot and cook in with the spices and the meat and the seasoning, and then the cornstarch is going to make it into a nice little gravy. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some salsa. I usually add I got a big gallon of cheap salsa and I just add that in there, but I'm all out of that, so I'm going to add this salsa. This is a garlic cilantro salsa, and it's got the peppers in it, onions, tomatoes. So I'm just going to add enough. Again, what's left, this was like half a jar. I usually don't add that much, but there wasn't enough in there to bother putting it back in the fridge. So that's about half a jar of salsa. Little jar, that was probably about a cup of salsa altogether, which isn't that much if you think about it. Alright, mix that all up with everything else. Let it sit 6 hours, and then our tacos are ready, taco meat's ready, and we just put it in our taco shells with all the fixings. So I'll see you in 6 hours. Alright, look at that. Here's our taco meat. You ready for this, Wyatt?
Yeah.
Alright, let me see this for a second. Alright, look at that. Look at that taco meat. Come on over here and zoom in on it a little bit. There you go, that's good. Alright. Get this in our tacos. And all the fixings are out there, so you go ahead and load it up the way you want it. Alright boys, let me know how the taco meat is. We got a taco bowl and a taco. How is it?
Best taco meat you've made yet.
Oh yeah?
This is extremely exquisite and juicy.
Oh, is it delicioso?
Delicioso.
Alright, great.